princess dreams in gentle light, warmest smiles every night. Zelda songs and Baldur's Gate, dead by daylight, tempting fate. Where the winds be hearts align.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. I'm Buddy Braun/Hawk, and I'm here with Mossy.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing some Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Hey, Prodigy! So lonely, got to What's up, Iris? I'm just going to speed click through the intro. Eric! I'm trying to think when the last time I played Fire Red was. I think it was, honestly, I know when it was. It was 2017.
Ooh, it's almost a decade ago.
Yeah. I actually was playing 4 versions of Fire Red and Leaf Green all at the same time. Doing 4 different playthroughs and different teams and just having them compete against each other. What should my rival's name be? You know what? We're going to go with Dusky. Hi, Prodigy. Can everybody hear everything all right? You can hear both me and Mossy? Perfect. God, this is quite the nostalgia kick, though, playing Fire Red.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bewitched? I was kind of excited to see they did this, and it's gonna be a whatever the Pokemon Home app is.
Mm-hmm.
It's with that, which I believe means you can put Pokemon in the Home app, and then they'll show up in your other games for you to catch as like a way to transfer them.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that. I don't really understand, so I think I'm gonna stick with my Bulbasaur though. What's up, Abyssal? Have you ever thought about how kind of messed up it is that Professor Oak spends more time taking care of you than he does his own grandson?
Yeah, he
really
either doesn't give a shit about his grandson or he thinks we're kind of stupid. I'm not.
Yeah, like he really does not give a shit about his grandson because There we go, Bulbasaur. I also think it's hilarious. Your rival is Pokemon champion for what, 5 minutes before you go and dethrone him?
Yeah. Shortest fucking run. I do really like Fire Red and Leaf Green just because how much of an asshole the rival is. I'm kind of tired of like your rival being like your friend to a certain extent. So I actually usually like it the most. I think when you have like 2 rivals and like one's your friend and then one's just like that asshole kid. I like when they do that at least.
Yeah, I can agree with that because it seems like since Emerald, your rival's more so been your friend than your actual rival. Hydrating. I'm doing my first fight now.
Godspeed.
I don't know, and there's something to me, I kind of miss this old, like, 16-bit look of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe that's just because I'm old, and that's how I knew it first. And don't get me wrong, the 3D Pokemons are cool. Am I
Oh, he's
lose?
gonna wreck you.
Yeah, I lost. Wow. That's the first time I've lost that in quite a while. Oh, well, it's just lore
You're giving
accurate.
Dusty a big head.
He's already got a big head. I invited Dusky to join us for this, and he said yes, but I don't think he got my other message.
I wonder if he got pulled into an on-call thing.
Very possible. With how bad the weather is here, it's either that, and there's also, he might be doing stuff with his other gaming group. He's a busy boy.
Busy boy.
Prodigy also likes the older look for Pokemon, and Bewitch said Professor Sycamore was hotter. Which one's Professor Sycamore? I can't even think.
I think he's the one with like the purple hair.
Purple hair. Yeah, I can't.
I don't
picture him.
remember. I don't remember which gen though.
So I'm already a whole level behind you.
Okay.
God, I can't wait till we get our running shoes.
Right. Yeah.
I like
This
that.
game holds out on the running shoes for so long.
Yeah, not till you beat the first gym. In Emerald, you get them pretty much right away.
Yeah. They're like, sorry, that was pretty annoying, wasn't it? Here are some
Yeah.
shoes.
Did Emerald come out before this one or after? I thought Emerald came out
probably before, just because.
You can get third-gen Pokemon in this.
Well, actually, okay. I guess I don't actually know if Emerald came out before this. I'm pretty sure Ruby and Sapphire at least
Ruby and
came out before
Sapphire
the
definitely came out
remake.
before this.
I'm not sure about Emerald though.
You know what? I think Emerald came out after these, because if I remember correctly, thinking about it now, for Ruby and Sapphire, you had to use like the old Game Boy Advance trading cords. And for Emerald, you could use the wireless adapter that you got with Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, do you remember the wireless adapters? Almost there, Prodigy.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think Ruby and Sapphire, you still had to use the hardwired cord that you'd plug into your Game Boy. But then Fire Red introduced the wireless adapter, and I am 100% certain Emerald could use the wireless adapter. I'm going through the grass so I can fight and train a little bit, because I'm a level behind.
Oh, you got a Lady Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
That's
I was
pretty rare.
surprised. Yeah, and I can't remember the last time I got a female Bulbasaur starter. So there's this girl, her name is Violet. Tell me more, Prodigy. Violet, you're turning violet. So do you fight, she witnessed a murder. Oh, Jesus. Is this from the book you're talking about, Prodigy? While we wait for Prodigy to answer, do you, battle the rival early on in Viridian City? Or do you wait to do it till right before the Pokemon League?
Can you hold that battle out for that
Yeah.
long?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do it at any point in the game, and depending on when you do it in the game, will dictate what team he has and what level they are. But realistically, because of how hard it is to backtrack in the game, you can really only do it at 2 points. You can either do it like right now at the beginning of the game, or later on right before you start your trek to the Pokemon League.
Yeah, I've always just done it like before I fight the first gym leader.
Yeah, just help with the grinding.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Daisy.
His sister even helps you too. Just like, here's the map my brother doesn't want you to have. Get fucked.
Now the question is, what is... Ooh. Ah, wait. Okay, so I know what...
Potentially after stream, Karma. I'm, oh, not listening. Okay. Iris, if you're listening, we can potentially do it after stream. I am currently playing to Pokemons, as you can see. But ready or not later is a possibility.
I don't remember what the select button is supposed to be for me. That's fine. I can just manually go into my bag.
Did you set the map register it so you can quick use it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually used the map since I first played the game.
Schmack. I feel like I don't really need it there. It's just like I feel like habit more than anything.
Oh yeah, no, I get it to have it. I just don't think I actually look at it. You know what I mean? Like, I think the first game I did just to be like, okay, and I think it actually kind of gives you hints on like where you should be going, but I don't remember. What's up, Bloody Vamp? How are you doing today? Oh, I can't escape shit. I'm doing so bad on... you know what I should have done? I'm an idiot. I was at half health when I made it back to Professor Oak. I should have talked to my mom and healed. I forgot she could do that. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I gotta get back in the swing of Fire Red. I've been doing that real-time combat in Pokemon Legends ZA for the last couple of months. Running from Mega Evolved Pokemon screaming like a jackass. She's basically living in survival mode. She is stressed all the time, very paranoid. Very well. You, and what'd you say that book was called again, Prodigy? I'm probably gonna fall behind you, because I guarantee that grass to the left, where you fight the rival, I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time there looking for a Nidoran.
I don't think they're particularly rare right there.
Nidoran Boy is more rare than Nidoran Female, and Nidoran Boy is the one I want.
Nidoran Boy you'll get very easily. I don't think Nidoran Girl is offered in that patch of grass.
Yeah, it is. They both are. See, I remember, I could be wrong. It has been a long, long time. But I remember always running into Nidoran Girl and struggling to run into Nidoran Boy and occasionally running into Mankey.
Did you have Leaf Green or Fire Red?
Fire Red.
That is incredibly weird.
I had both.
You should be Nidoran. Okay, well, Nidoran Boy is like the one you have in Fire Red. Nidoran Girl is the one you get in Leaf Green.
I thought you got them both.
And then there's like a 1% chance outside of like Mountain Moon to get the other one.
I thought you could get them both in both games.
You can get them both. Like I said, there's like a 1% chance of getting like the opposite one right outside of Mount Moon. Or you can trade for it, which is a lot easier.
Mankey was the first one. See, I don't remember that. Again, it's been a hot minute. I actually have my Game Boy sitting on my desk here with my original copy of Fire Red in it. The one I got in... What year did that come out? 2005? Oh my god. I still instinctively hold down on the B button, like it helps you capture the Pokeball. I don't know. It's just, I didn't do that at all during Legends ZA. Like, it was just like, the Pokeball's gonna do what it do. But in this one, I'm like, yeah, I gotta hold the buttons. Sweet Venom by Rena Scan, second book in the Venom series. Beautiful. Venom is the first one. I love it so much. See, the only books I really ever read, Prodigy, was the Star Wars books. I was really big into all that. Especially after the new trilogy came out and I wasn't particularly thrilled with it. I went and read all the original books. You know what's another Pokemon game I want to do with you, Moss, just because I have it set up now and figured out how to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Emerald with a randomizer.
Ooh.
And the only reason I say Emerald is because I have the randomizer figured out on it, or all I'd have to do is send you a couple of links.
Okay.
I haven't decided what my flying Pokemon's gonna be yet, because eventually you need fly.
Yeah, that's like... It's a complaint I think everybody has about the older games, is like with the HMs, they kind of like force you into a path to a certain extent, like with what Pokemon you bring with you.
I mean, they kind of force you to diversify your team, which I'm not against.
I just think it's silly that like not all like flying types can like learn fly. Like
I was just talking about with Karma how in the original Red and Blue, Charizard could not learn fly.
It's like it's silly.
Yeah, like
Why
he's
the
got
fuck not?
wings. He's a dragon. What gen did they actually like consider him part dragon? Because I know it wasn't right away. He was originally just fire. I don't think he actually ever got the type, but I know like Lance, the Pokemon League champion in Silver and Gold, he used a Charizard, I'm pretty sure. Have you ever read the manga for Pokemon about like Red and Blue? Oh wait, what the fuck?
I know like way back when I started it, I don't think I got particularly far.
My brother has it, and I've read a couple of them, but I did watch, was it called Pokemon Legends or Pokemon Origins? They had a short series. You can watch it on YouTube. I don't know if it was ever on TV. It's definitely on YouTube. Where, like,
I'm pretty sure it's Origins.
Yeah, where you get to see the story of Red. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool to see that. Shit. I'm running into nothing but Mankeys. I want a Nidoran. We were also talking about how in Fire Red, because it's technically up to Gen 3, that's when a lot of the Pokemon's moves started changing. Like, this is when Charmander can learn Metal Claw. Because in the original first two games, he didn't know... That wasn't even a move. I'm pretty sure that move came out specifically for Gen 3. I think I cut off a little bit too much of your screen when I was resizing it.
Shame.
Yeah, I'm a dick waffle. Okay, it was an accident. I think the problem is I was sizing it to your character's bedroom. I think that cut out.
Oh. Yeah, no, that was...
That room
not
is
the
like
full extent of
smaller
the
than...
screen.
Yeah. Doesn't give you the full ratio of the game. There we go. Fixed. And now I fucked up your avatar. I keep looking over, it's like, and now that's messed up, and now that's messed up. The plus side I've noticed with streaming directly to YouTube is that when I'm done, it uploads the VOD immediately to YouTube, so I don't have to like with Twitch, I'd have to download the VOD and then upload it to YouTube. It's just instant, so it saves me a step. God, this music too is just so nostalgic. Brings me back. So I imagine when we get Eevee, we both are choosing Jolteon then.
Oh, I mean, I'm certainly choosing Jolteon. I know what the fuck you want, but I will be having my Jolteon.
I'm getting Jolteon. I love Jolteon. I think they reincorporated the day-night cycle into this. Where, like, the game doesn't actually change to day and night, but it keeps track of, like, the time on your Switch. To know when it's supposed to be day and night so you can do those evolutions. I'm pretty sure I was reading that. That way you can get Umbreon and Espeon. Because the original game had that. You could set your clock and do it, but if your game's internal battery ran out, you couldn't do it anymore. Because I remember I was training an Eevee for the longest time when I started replaying Fire Red and Leaf Green. And didn't realize the day-night cycle was broken as fuck. Because the game was so old, the internal battery ran dry. And there are ways to replace the battery, I just didn't. I'm trying to think, what all Pokemon learn fly in this game? Because I thought about doing Pidgey. And I was like, I always do Pidgey, so what's something different I can do?
I mean, I'm sure Fearow learns fly. I'm pretty sure Dragonite learns fly.
Oh, I could find a Dratini. They're in the Safari Zone, right?
Yep, or the game corner. You can also buy one.
Oh, that's right. That's the easier way. It just takes a little longer to save up all the coins. I think that's also a quick way to get Scyther and Pinsir, is the game corner. Because they're super rare in the Safari Zone. The only thing I kind of miss from Legends ZA, but I'll be fine without it, is the not automatic EXP share. There were times where that was nice in terms of grinding.
It does make the games a lot more faster.
Yeah, which it had its pros and cons. Just taking it easy and my day's going well. How about saw you? Pretty good, Spartan Gamer. What you up to today? Any fun and exciting plans? Speaking of Spearow, there's a Spearow. I remember when I was really little, I used to think, okay, I'll always have 6 Pokemon, and I never, like, it took a long time for me to comprehend just how hard that made it to train.
It certainly can, yeah.
Nope, there goes Spearow. Took it out. My Bulbasaur was just too powerful. And I think I actually have the old walkthrough for Fire Red and Leaf Green if you needed to like look ahead at what your rivals' levels will be. I don't intend on using it. I'm gonna try to go mostly off of memory and re-experiencing, but if you need it, just say the word, I can get it.
No, I guarantee you, I will be alright. That bitch has a level 16 Pidgeotto. I don't remember which one's the second one when you're in the area with Cerulean City. I
Oh.
guarantee you, I am doing a-okay.
Gotta turn on the face cam. Someone redeemed it. Where is my face cam?
That's actually gonna bother me. What
There
is
it
the
is.
second one? The second one is Pidgeotto. Okay.
There it is.
I always think like Pidgeotto should be the final form because it's like a longer word, but I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was a OG Pokemon fan, but I always liked Pidgeotto more than Pidgeot, and maybe that's just because like I grew up with Ash Ketchum with the original anime, and Pidgeotto was like one of his first Pokemon.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I also really liked Butterfree. That Bye Bye Butterfree
Bye-bye,
is one
Butterfree.
of the saddest things in Pokemon ever. Like Butterfree, no. Have you seen the memes? I think we talked about when we were doing Legends ZA. How Ash always gets rid of his strongest Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the second they hit that final form and are, like, super powerful, okay, you gotta go. Charizard, Pidgeot, Butterfree, Greninja. What else did he do it with? Like, I'd have to go... Someone, like, actually made the list of every Pokemon he gets rid of once they become truly strong. And
I mean, he gets rid of like most of his, like the starters end
Yeah.
up getting like commandeered to go do some like greater service.
Well, so Squirtle went back to the Squirtle Squad. His Bulbasaur pretty much works for Professor Oak as like the hey, get your shit together type Pokemon. I thought that was hilarious to find out. Charizard has to go to the Valley of Charizards to get properly trained because he couldn't do it.
Because he's an asshole.
I'm trying to think, what else did he get rid of? I know at some point he actually evolves his Cyndaquil into a Quilava. I just don't know when. Because I remember I was watching a random episode of Pokemon, and he goes back and visits Professor Oak, and his Cyndaquil is a Quilava. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? I also never got that, like, his refusal to evolve them. Like, he never let Bulbasaur evolve. He never let Squirtle evolve. Charmander kind of evolved by, like, out of his control.
Mm-hmm.
I think Caterpie's the only one he intentionally involved. A pun. I'll look for a Pokemon pun. Looking up puns while I play Pokemon. I can actually, like, do this one. I think I looked up Pokemon puns a couple of times while we were doing, Legends ZA, so we might hear some repeats. In the first Pokemon games, there were an oddish number of Pokemon. Get it? Because there were 151. Odd number, oddish.
Boo.
I just read the first one that showed up. Well, that's not true. That was second. The first one was, can I take a Pikachu you? Like a picture. And I was like, nah, that one sounds stupid. A lot of these are just bad. I'm looking at them like, I need Dusky. He'll come up with some good Pokemon puns out of fucking nowhere because he's a shit like that. Dun, 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 dun. I also like starting with Pokemon Crystal, how you could choose to be a boy or a girl, like you weren't gender locked.
Mm-hmm.
What's Brock's highest Pokemon level again? Like 12?
I do not remember. I usually have a Squirtle, so I don't usually remember really what he has besides like a Geodude and a Onix.
Yeah, he's only got Geodude and Onix. And Squirtle and Bulbasaur destroy.
Yeah, so I've just never really given a shit what his levels were to a certain extent.
Because I think the first level cap is like 18. So you get the first badge? I don't remember. I'm drawing a blank on that too now. Did I ever show you? I actually have some badge sets from Pokemon. Like some real life pins. For like the first 5 gens.
No, you have not shown me that.
I'll have to show that at some point. I think they're right here on my desk. I can't get my desk right now. It's a fucking mess. I gotta clean up. You'd think with all that time I had yesterday with the power being out, I would have cleaned up, but it was pitch black in my house.
It's a wee bit dark.
Yeah, there was no turning the lights on. Have you already caught 4 Pokemon? So do we want to make this like a fun little competition, and how do we want to go about it since we can't battle each other?
Oh, I don't know. I've got 5. I've seen 6. What did I see that I don't have? Oh, Bulbasaur, obviously. Duh.
I was gonna say you don't have your rivals Pokemon.
I'm like, what did I miss? And then right now I'm looking for the Nidoran.
Because I was just pretty much gonna make my team and progress through the game and train them.
Mm-hmm.
And Dusky can't be banned.
Or Dusky.
That ban block has been requested so many times in the last 2 weeks. Part of me wonders what it'd be like if I just randomly banned him and like waited for him to notice. But yeah, I just did to like fulfill your request finally. I just wanted to see how long I could get away with it. Like, I wonder if he'd even ask. Dusky's not here to give you a pun, so I'll have to do it. I'm gonna have to start turning those off because he's not coming around as often lately. Some of these Pokemon puns aren't even puns. They're just, like, stupid sentences. So here, I found a whole sentence. I will Pikachu you in the shower, but I will not Raichu you a love song because you make my Bulbasaur, and that is unacceptable.
Yeah, there's a lot happening there.
That was a lot for one thing. Jesus. So we have a friend named Dusky who is obsessed with getting banned in Twitch streams for no reason. He doesn't want to go and do anything wrong and get banned. He'll literally just go in and ask to get banned. Like, that's all that happens. And some people will ban him and then immediately unblock him. So I have a 1,000,000 point channel redeem where you can save up 1,000,000 channel points and block him or have him banned from the Twitch chat, but then 1 point to stop it from happening. Basically just the ultimate cock block. Oh, Mossy, you weren't here for this. We came up with punishments for me for whenever I swear and make inappropriate jokes when the ban timers are up.
Mm-hmm.
If I swear when the swear ban timer's up, I have to eat a Bean Boozled jelly bean. And if I make an inappropriate joke during the inappropriate joke timer, I have to suck on some extremely sour candy.
Oh, okay.
It's been a journey. It's been a 50-50 experience with Mean Boozled. I've gotten some real nasty ones.
Mm-hmm. Those are just those, like, everything flavored jelly beans, yeah?
Kinda, like, I've got the thing here. It's like, it's actually like this little jar. You pick it up and press it down and it dispenses one. Like, one's burnt rubber, wet dog, stinky socks, toothpaste.
Icky.
But then, like, you have flavors like Tutti Frutti, licorice, banana, roasted marshmallow. But yeah, with Dusky not showing up, I think I should just take those down until, like, he's actually in a stream. The hard part's remembering to turn those redeems off and back on. I almost gotta make a note on the computer. Like I did for the timer when we were recording YouTube videos. Remember how many stickers?
Yeah, I'm not sure your timers or rather your sticky notes are particularly helpful.
They didn't help. I still forgot.
Get my little fucking steppies in.
Oh yeah, there are eggs in this one. I just don't think you get them till you beat the Pokemon League. I have seen so many fucking Mankeys, it's unreal. I remember the one time when I was a kid and I was playing Pokemon Crystal, I was so obsessed with Cyndaquil, I wouldn't train anything else on my team. So I trained my Cyndaquil up to level 100, and then I had a bunch of other, like, level 20 Pokemon that I just caught. And they were pretty much just cannon fodder. It's like, it was all Typhlosion. I think when I get into the forest, I'm gonna get me a Weedle. I love having me a Beedrill. I feel like if Pokemon were real, Beedrill would genuinely terrify me.
Oh, yeah, no, I would be terrified by Beedrill.
Like, that motherfucker is huge, and those pincers look like they could fucking impale you.
Mm-hmm.
Without a moment's hesitation. Another Spearow. Yeah, something about just 8-bit Pokemon just seems so right.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw, like, original posters and promotional art for the original Pokemon games, and God, did it take me back.
Like recreated ones or the OG ones?
OG ones, like, people were, like, sharing, like, they were digital uploads, so, like, I was seeing, like, them on the computer.
Oh, fun.
But it was still like, oh, this is crazy to see. How hectic or stressful would a Pokemon Nuzlocke be having Lavender Town music be playing? Oh my, that music genuinely creeps me the fuck out, so I think it would mess with my head a little bit.
Have you seen an Nidoran yet? I swear to God, they're in this grass patch.
They definitely are. I'm telling you, they're just rare.
Yeah, I don't recall them being this rare.
I do. I remember searching for hours for a Nidoran. I feel like we could spend this whole first day just looking for a Nidoran and not beating a single gym. Which brings me to my next question. Do we want to do all grinding and everything on stream? Or do we want to be able to do some grinding off stream? I'm fine either way. I just don't want to start grinding off stream and get too far ahead of you. Or vice versa.
I mean, I hadn't really planned on grinding off stream unless you like want me to at any point. Because that's a pretty easy thing to just like.
Yeah, then we'll do it on stream. We'll do it on stream. Keep it casual. I'm sure we'll come up with some bullshit to say about Pokemon during that time. Ridiculous things. We're silly people like that. I'll find a lava pit to walk next to, and you just be like, what are you doing? How did you jump into a lava pit in Pokemon?
Like, where did you find that?
So Violet just went... This character in your book, Prodigy, is just... She's really going through it, huh? I cannot catch a break. So there, I've now got Bulbasaur, Mankey, and Spearow. Boom! Mankey down. She knows the murderer this time. Oh my goodness. Now it's getting interesting. It's Seriously, where's the Nidoran? I just want a Nidoran! Just give me what I want. So how's the weather been near you? Because like we've got like crazy wind going on here.
God. Right now we've got. I think we're actually like in a wind advisory, and it's also snowing, which is funny because it was like 70 degrees yesterday, and now it's 30 with high wind and snow conditions.
That's what's gonna happen to us tomorrow. I was driving around yesterday to see how bad the damage was from Friday, and there's actually like a church not too far, and they had this big tree out in front of the church for years. It got ripped out of the ground.
Oof.
I would say so, Prodigy. I can justify that killing. What do you think, Moss? Can we justify killing a wife beater?
Dude, no comments.
Moss does not want to get involved. She's just sitting there like, I'll keep my opinions to myself, thank you very much. Oh, shit.
Poor Spearow.
I'm waiting to hear about it, Prodigy.
I feel like I can already tell you that when I do find a Nidoran, I'm just gonna accidentally crit hit it, and I'm just gonna have to do this all over again. The number of times it's happened to me, with just trying to like find a guy that I want.
I was gonna say
find they show up.
It's always when it's a rare Pokemon you want. You get in that habit of just like, okay, I'm just beating everything till it shows up. Just beating everything till it shows up. And then finally it shows up. Oh, I killed it. Oh, no.
Second monitor content side by side. Turn your streams glowing worlds collide. Second monitor content. Heroes run from the chaos to the fun.
Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Buddy Braun /Hawk of Second Monitor Content. I'm here with Mossy, and we are living the nostalgia trip that is Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. How's everybody's Sunday going? Also, thank you, Karma, for the raid. If you're in the chat and do not follow Karma, please do.
Raise the mark, call me hawk when we hit the dark. Second monitor on the line, side by side, your ground and mine. Blade up high, not to divide, but to guard the fire we keep inside. Adventure calls and we respond.
Luke! What's up, Luke?
But standing strong.
How was Knights of the Old Republic, Karma? And that's one I really want to... I think for Star Wars Day, that might be one of the games I play. Thank you, Karma. Again, if you type in that exclamation mark, SMC, that gives you all the second monitor content streamers. If you type in exclamation mark socials, it gives you all of my platforms that I make content on. And if you ask Mossy, I'm sure she'll smack me upside the head just because she can.
I don't think my arms are long enough to reach you right now.
I believe it. I believe you can do it. I think you can do it through the Force.
Hmm.
I'm just going to blink and be like, what the hell just hit me? You're saying you don't practice voodoo? Which duel did you get?
Neither here nor there.
Which duel did you get stuck on, Karma? I think once I hit level 10 with some of my Pokemon, I'm gonna battle the rival. Battle Dusky. Luke is on a 15 stream streak. He is streaking! Streaking through the chat without his pants on. The death duel. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. That's a hard one early on in the game. How many? Hold on, Carmen. Let me guess. 62. I honestly have no idea how many streams Karma's been in consistently. I was one off. She's on 63. Like, holy shit, that's dedication. I'm worried if I'm streaking outside. I'm not worried. I just feel free in mankind's natural state. Clothes were made by the lizard people to keep us shackled. You know, Moss, sometimes I say things and I can just feel you, like, your head just, like, turn, like, what the fuck is this moron talking about?
I'm just choosing to ignore statements I can't process. I'm like, okay, we're just saying shit. Got it.
Hey, we were in a game where blowing people up was like kind of the thing. And to be fair, I was the one who blew everybody up. I was the one who got the C4 and lockdown protocol and made everybody go boom.
Boom.
Luke just called me weird. I'm taking this very personally. Unforgivable offense. That's 6 disagulations, Luke. New fun way to say at. Yes, at $, $. I can't be the only one who, like, played an arcade machine. In fact, I know I'm not, because every TV show makes jokes about it. You win, you get your high score, and you type ass as your initials. Did you know, Mossy, that my real-life initials are one letter off of being ass?
Oh, I did not know that.
And that my dad really wanted it, but Mom said no. Actually, all my brothers, all 3 of us, all of our initials are one letter off. Okay, Karma, have fun at the gym.
Oh, I forgot you had low kick now, Mankey. I'm sorry. Could have been using that.
I think you'd like playing Lockdown Protocol with us sometime, Moss.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Among Us, but 3D, and there are guns. You can actually defend yourself from the imposters. So when Dusky and Saru decide to hard target you every time we start a game, you can just shoot them back. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was just going through old stuff I have, and I was watching that where they just kept hard targeting you. I was just like, that's enough. Leave Mossy alone.
No, it was funny.
Like, you did this 5 games in a row. What the hell did she do?
It was a pretty good bit after a while, I feel like.
And then I betrayed you. I was really hoping you were going to have my back when I did that.
Nope.
You're like, nope, fuck this man.
Nope. But then I got ejected.
Made people go boom boom yesterday. Yeah, I found the C4, got everyone in a group, and just blew everybody up. I think Mythic was the only one I didn't blow up. She was the only one who happened to not be there. Just like you, my Mankey knows low kick, and I'm not using it. I keep using Scratch.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's where they should be, so we just need that fucking Nidoran, so I guess we're just... Yep. Gonna be walking back and forth for a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty much been the last 40 minutes of stream is both of us looking for a Nidoran.
I was doing like a little bit of grinding while I was doing it, but I'm like, I don't really need to like keep grinding, so...
I'm gonna stop once I'm at level 10. Because that should be strong enough to take on your rival just up to the left of where we are. What level does Mankey evolve? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've used a Mankey.
I don't know. Let me find out.
And yes, Luke, I did turn you into my Agent of Chaos at one point. I died.
28.
Ooh, 28. Okay, that's not that far off. I died. They knew I was the distance, so I knew they weren't going to revive me, because that's something you can do in Lockdown Protocol you can't do in Among Us. You can actually revive people. So I knew I wasn't getting revived, so I was like, Luke, just cause chaos. Just go disrupt everybody. And he was a little too eager to do it. He's talking like I had to twist his arm to do it, but literally it was just like, go do it. And he was like, okay! Go do crime! Yippee!
What is the percentage? Oh.
I also
okay, no,
love that.
It's just wrong. Cool. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, no. My memory was wrong. Nidoran, not in this fucking field of grass. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I could have sworn it was.
I could have sworn it was too. Maybe it was in Gen 1. I don't know.
I'm gonna heal and
When they
battle the
moved it,
rival
maybe.
then.
I don't know.
You're not
Time
gonna
for
battle the
Pikachu.
rival there, or?
No, I'll come back for him.
Okay. I'm gonna do it now and just get that grinding.
Hi, sir. I don't need you to show me, but okay.
Yeah, I love that, like, you can catch Pokemon on your way up there. It's like, let me show you how to catch Pokemon. Sir, I've caught 3.
Like, sir, I don't need you to show me shit.
I know what I'm doing. I've been around the Pokemon block.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get, for some people, this might be their first Pokemon game, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like tutorials, you should have the option to skip them in every game.
Yeah.
My sister was literally playing that yesterday, Spartan. She was doing that exact ROM hack yesterday of the Pokemon Rocket Edition, where you play as Team Rocket. I normally save before rival fights in case I get my ass whooped. I forgot. Oh well. You always save before battling a legendary. I can't remember if I asked you this one. What is your favorite Pokemon game?
I mean, it's probably these games right here, just because they were like my first.
I think I'd have to agree, just because it's like this was the cooler version of the OG. I did like how in Heart Gold and Soul Silver you could have Pokemon following you around all the time.
Yeah, that is a very endearing aspect of those games.
That was something I really liked about Legend ZA too, because I remember talking about that I could just have a Pokemon following me around. So did you buy Pokeballs?
No.
Oh, I didn't. I should. Because I just realized I
Hi,
have two.
Pikachu.
You found out Pikachu?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've actually never had much in the way of issues finding a Pikachu in Viridian Forest, even though I know they only have like a 5% like spawn rate. They've always been very well behaved for me.
No, fair, not fair. Just found out her eye color is blue. Again, why is all the girls always blue-eyed? What about the brown-eyed girls, man? I don't know what to tell you. People just like them baby blues.
Thank you.
Luke wants a freaking pun. I'm not doing any more of these Pokemon puns. They're bad.
No little Weedle. There you are. Maybe. Yep. Haha.
Hey Luke, want to hear a joke about paper? You know what? Never mind. It's terrible.
Nah.
Mosh, you sound so done with my shit.
No, that one was actually pretty good. I liked it.
That felt like Dusky Tier puns. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Meet my friends along the way. I'm on the road to Viridian City. No, you don't need to show me how to catch. I'm good. We just went over this with Moss. We're good.
Nope. Enjoy the Weedle video.
Listen, old man. And they go through the screen so slow, too. Like, I'm so used to how I go through the screen where it's just like speed clicking to get to the Pokeball bag and just be like, throw. God, I wish catching Pokemon was always that easy. Just like you throw it and then they stop struggling immediately. I forgot about the Teachy TV in this. Dear God.
Back at it again.
I feel like you're gonna go over there and randomly get the Nidoran that, like, you just told me it isn't over
It doesn't exist. It's not gonna exist. I'm just here to grind my Pikachu.
Monitor content side by side. Two screens glowing worlds collide. Second monitor content. Heroes run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content sound and proud. Best screen ever hide the crowd.
Not that good.
For anyone just tuning in, I'm Buddy Braun /Hawk of Second Monitor Content. If you type in !SMC in chat, that shows all of the Second Monitor Content streamers that you can check out and enjoy. We've got Madam Halloween, the Witch Queen, Mythical Dreamer, the Princess of Dreamland, Poon, the absolute fucking goat, Stinkbug, the Gaslight King, Abyssal, the mage of never-ending magical bullshit, and Karma, the sassy, lovable Karma. And then there's me. I'm just some asshole who showed up. I found a Metapod. I also love how Metapod evolves in the anime by having its shell cracked wide open.
Oh, I fucking forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, the Beedrill attacks and just breaks them. Oh, you totally should, Luke. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged is fucking hilarious. Pot of Greed, what does it do? Nobody knows. Were you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, Mossy?
Nope.
I was gonna say, I don't think we've ever talked about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've got no idea how those games work.
You play cards, you win, and sometimes you lose. No, Mankey fade into being poisoned!
Or Mankey.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And for some reason, I keep getting a video of some guy drawing his entire deck in the other guy's deck. I'd have to see this clip, Luke, because I'm not sure. Why did I go to the PC? I'm supposed to be talking to Nurse Joy. That was my favorite gag in all of Pokemon, that all the Nurse Joys and all the Officer Jennies always looked exactly alike.
It was a good bit.
Like, I think in season 4 they actually meet like a Nurse Joy who's like married and she's with her husband, and you see her daughter who looks and sounds exactly like her even though she's like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is in those family genes that happens?
They are strong genes.
There are no recessive traits in that family, only dominant ones. I hope our daughter looks like the both of us, Nurse Joy just laughs. No.
You fool.
A Kakuna.
Kakuna.
In a Pokemon Yellow version, you can actually run into a wild Pidgeotto in Viridian Forest.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
But it'll only, I think the strongest it can be is level 16.
That's still terrifying.
Well, again, Yellow version was supposed to be like as if you were Ash playing through, so like they made it so you can mimic his whole team along the whole way.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't mean to run away. I was pressing buttons too quickly. Oh well.
Yeah, get paralyzed, loser.
Get fucked! I sent you.
Oh, I swear, like your little passive thing of like, oh, if the other Pokemon like touches you, like they get paralyzed or poisoned or whatever. I always feel like the enemies like their rate of occurrence for whether like that would occur to you if you hit them was always like, way higher than the rate of occurrence like if they hit you. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
Same thing with like shed skin, where like they instantly shed their skin, and then like my guy is just like 5 rounds later still has the status condition. I'm like, what are we doing?
Because like that would happen when trying to catch Nidorans because they have the poison tipped horn.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it never happened with my opponents, but always. First time I hit a Nidoran, you got poisoned. Fuck!
Yep. With them, it's like an 80% chance, but as soon as you catch it, it goes down to like a 20% chance. And it's like, that's some nonsense.
I feel like 20% is being generous. The guy has money, apparently, I think. What? Yeah, Luke, I gotta see what you're talking about after stream, because I genuinely have not the first fucking clue. Like, I want to keep up with what you're saying, but I'm just like, what the fuck is this video? And I'm excited to see it, though. Because it's gonna be some bullshit. Now, refresh my memory, Moss, because I know we've talked about it. Favorite starter per generation. So for me, it's Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, and then it's hard for me to choose between Trico and Torchic, because I like them both a lot. Then Turtwig. But again, if not Turtwig, again, Chimchar is a hard one for me to choose from. I don't know what gen's after that one. I think that's Black and White, and I never played that one.
Let me see. Let me just pull up the starter list. Because yeah, I feel like I know them, but like off the top of my head is always.
Yeah, I think that's Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott, but I'm not sure.
List.
Then after that would be X and Y.
Oh, no, I do need to talk to you. Sorry, I thought I would talk to you.
I would choose Froakie for X and Y, and I never played anything after that.
Side by side, two screens
That's fair. Gen 1 is Squirtle for me. Gen 2 would be Cyndaquil. Gen 3, I don't like quite recall. I kind of popped back and forth between Mudkip and Torchic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know that I had like a definitive favorite. And then Gen 4 is Chimchar.
I love Chimchar. Like, I didn't use them enough because I only played that gen twice. So I only did like Turtwig once and Chimchar once. Actually, I think the first time I played, my brother traded me a Chimchar. So I had Turtwig and Chimchar like right off the bat. And I can't curse or make inappropriate jokes now. I gotta watch it. Or else Mossy's gonna get to see me eat a Bean Boozled and hear me throw up on stream.
Icky.
Chimchar was another Pokemon Ash got from another trainer who was just like abusing the crap out of it.
Oh, was that...
Right, wasn't that Paul? Paul, right?
I do vaguely recall what you were talking about, though, yeah.
Yeah, like Chimchar was his starter, and he was like, I'm only going to have the strongest Pokemon. This Chimchar's weak, so be gone with you. And the Chimchar started crying, and Ash was like, I got you. And then he let it become Infernape. And I'm pretty sure his Infernape beat the crap out of Paul's team.
As this is...
But that also might be...
Given right.
Yeah, that also might be my wishful thinking. I'm also thinking about playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, Arceus, whichever it is. Just because I enjoyed Legends ZA, and I did enjoy that real-time combat. The only time I didn't like it was when I was in the Wild Zones, and every Pokemon started attacking me all at once. That was a bit overwhelming. But other than that, I liked it. So that might be, like, next on the list to play, just because I've never played it. Because I was also debating on, like, because you can get on the Switch Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I thought about those to replay Gen 3. And I still might, but I was like, you know, if I do Legends Arceus first, that would be one I've never touched. And I don't think I'm going to touch Poketopia. That one just looks stupid.
That's funny. It has the highest Pokemon rating, like, game-wise. Yeah, like, that's the most popular Pokemon game that they've ever made.
I guess I'm in the minority then, because I was looking at it, I was like, this looks stupid. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to give it a fair chance.
The world is charmed by it. I don't know what to tell you.
Isn't it that, like, you're a fucking Ditto or something?
Yeah, you're a Ditto. The world has ended, or some shit. And the reason you're running around as, like, a little person is apparently because, like, you just, like, that's, like, the last visual that you, like, remember of your trainer, but, like, it's a little blurry.
Wait, the world ended in that game? It looks so cute and innocent, though.
Yeah, no, like, this is, like, post-apocalypse or some shit. I don't know.
What the fuck?
So you're just going around, like, rebuilding a town, basically, and creating, like, environments for Pokemon to pop up in. So, like, that's how you, quote-unquote, collect them.
Oh my god. I didn't know that. That game might be darker than I realize. Well, we were just talking, Bewitched. There's a ROM hack where you get to play as Team Rocket. I think it's a modded version of this game, Fire Red and Leaf Green. I was looking. There is one that, like, pretty much combines all the regions into one game. I just don't know how well it works. Because that would be cool to, like, just play one long-ass Pokemon game. Although I also feel like it would get super boring and repetitive after a while. I don't know. It's just an interesting concept I saw. There's also Pokemon Horror... Yeah, I know there's, like, Pokemon Snakewood. Did you ever see that one, Moss? I can't remember if we talked about it.
I've never heard of that one, no.
Yeah, it's like a zombie apocalypse Pokemon game. Where, like, all the trainers and some of the Pokemon are zombies. And, like, you have to try, like, to find normal Pokemon to train. And this... What the hell was that? Just heard something from outside my window.
I just hear the wind. It is... Actually, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna go look outside, because it's been, like, hasn't been like snowing heavily. It's just so fucking windy out. I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
to see like how much snow has even managed to
Well,
accumulate.
I think I told you when you first got in the call, like I went outside to take the dog out, and I know some of my siding was blowing
Okay.
off. So like I had to like, before stream, I got up on a ladder and had to like put some of my siding back on my house.
Oh, hey, baby. You feeling better? You were kind of grumpy
Hey,
earlier.
Cole, glad someone bothered to do that, because yay, but I want an official Pokemon game where I can be the bad guy, or maybe even have a redemption arc or something. Sounds like you want to do Pokemon Coliseum. Because, like, aren't you technically a bad guy in Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube?
I've never played the GameCube ones, but they've always intrigued me.
You're not a good guy in that one, but I think you're, like, neutral almost. Because I do remember the cops are, like, looking out for you. Like, you're not a good guy, I do know that. Because you steal the snatch machine from whatever the gang is in that game, and you use it to steal people's Pokemon.
That's illegal.
And then Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is similar, but you're catching Pokemon that need purified. Like they're infected by darkness or something, and you're catching them to purify them. I think you actually are a good guy.
It makes it sound like you're part of a cult.
No, like they have this weird shadow aura to them. You have to catch them and like purify the darkness out of them. There, I didn't make it better. It still sounds like you're part of a fucking cult. My bad.
Yeah, no.
I think they said
Sounds like one of those like weird individuals on the street corner that like want you to join. They're like really obscure little sect, to put it nicely. And it's like, no, I don't want to join a cult, thank you.
I have my Nintendo Wii here set up still. I just got to hook it up to the capture card again, and I have Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. We could do them at some point.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not in a cult, Luke. I lead a cult. Like, get it right. It's called Second Monitor content.
We will just...
Nah, definitely in a cult.
The Cult of Moss is currently taking applications if anybody is interested. Our motto is, the moss is spreading, so you know.
The moss is spreading.
One day we will cover the earth.
I actually like that. That's actually kind of clever. Welcome back, Prodigy. Karma, you've been in the cult since the beginning. The best cults have you joined the cult without you realizing you're in a cult.
Cult of Moss will be honest with you. We are a cult.
See, that's the fun part. I didn't ask for any money. You willingly gave your money to the cult. So, no refunds. Honestly, moss is better than grass, is what Luke said. I'm gonna do all the music. Yo, Hawk and all. What's up, Yuck Yak? How you doing, brother? Moss is better than grass just exists because some 14th century Frenchman thought it looked cool. I prefer to have a moss yard.
As you should.
My sound alerts are getting blown up right now. Yuck Yak redeemed to have the avatar back, so let me turn my face cam off for a minute here.
That feels like kind of a rude redeem.
Yeah, he doesn't like my face. It's okay. I don't like it either. Oh, Mosh, you'll like this. I'm working on a new avatar. And it's not going to wear the white suit anymore. I'm working on actual armor for it.
Okay. Like, your white suit's fine. I just feel like that's a bold move.
Yuck Yak. Oh, you put the controller down for 10 seconds, you bully. Although I feel like of all the games to have to put my controller down, Pokemon is the least harmful.
Oh man, get the fuck out of my way, Jesus.
Hello, princess.
So, Yuck Yak. A ship carrying red paint and a ship carrying blue paint collide in the middle of the ocean. Both crews were marooned.
I suppose you'll get points for color theory. Have my pitching in front, right? Yes, cool. I think it's funny how in the older games your character doesn't necessarily turn to face the people that challenge you to a battle. You just stay facing whatever direction you originally pointed. And you're like, ugh.
Yeah, just like, fuck, dude. Okay, Yuck Yak also asked for a random comic fact. Give me a character, Moss. Comic book character from Marvel or DC.
I feel like you've been going through the Bat Boys while I've been here, so let's do a Tim Drake then, I guess.
Tim Drake fact. Did you know Tim Drake was the Robin that Bruce didn't want to be Robin? Tim kind of forced himself onto Bruce.
You're not getting rid of me, boyo.
Like, he, through his own detective work, figured out Bruce Wayne was Batman. And it was just like, I'm gonna be the new Robin and make you quit being fucking crazy! Because after the death of Jason Todd, Bruce Wayne just fucking goes ape shit. So there's your Tim Drake comic fact.
Pidgey, you're gonna be so buff for this gym battle, you're not gonna be able to participate in.
My team's all pretty even in levels. I gotta start training my Weedle.
I'm just going through Viridian Forest now, and I just got my Pidgey up front with its Gust.
Yeah.
So, Pidgey's gonna be fucking swole by the time we get out of here.
Did I ask you, what's your favorite music from this game? Like, one of these sounds has to stand out in your head.
I guess the sound that stands out in my head is just like the song for like the roots as you're walking. The
yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's like my favorite, I guess, but like it is the one that like sticks with me the most.
Yeah, because
I like the different songs they have for the various cities.
You hear it the most throughout the game, and yeah, Luke, there's like a 10-minute cooldown on it, just so it's not being spam redeemed. Also, my phone just tried to autocorrect Hawk to Jake. What the Hawk to
Funny.
Jake? Why?
I feel like autocorrect has just gotten worse.
As time goes on.
Yeah, that and like online like Word documents, like Google Docs or like Microsoft Office, like their doc thing, and they make like recommendations.
Yeah.
On like how to like what you should write. I think you know what? Honestly, yeah, no. At work, I know this. I have Microsoft Office too, so like just like Word as well. And I don't know what the fuck they did to their grammar thing, but it is beyond fucked at this point. That it's not able to take like context into consideration, and it makes just like the most baffling recommendations.
I was gonna say, because honestly, I'm at a point where I don't trust autocorrect.
No,
Because there are times where it's like, I know I spelt this right, and you're saying I'm wrong. Or like one time I was typing your like UR, so YOU''RE, and it kept autocorrecting it to YOUR. I'm like, no, that's not the form I'm using, because I'm trying to say you are something. I decided to open up my actual jelly beans, not my Bean Boozled jelly beans. Oh my god, could you imagine if I got these jars mixed up?
that'd be unfortunate.
Grab a handful of Bean Boozled jelly beans? I think I'd cry. Yeah, I was thinking about doing, Abyssal has a couple of channel point redeems that are just changing his avatar. I was thinking about doing something like that. Making a couple of different versions and letting people redeem that.
Fun.
And then for certain games, letting people pick my character, or... Even for this, I thought about making a redeem to let people say, hey, you have to catch this Pokemon and use it for so long. Might make it interesting. Force me to use different Pokemon. Oh, it's Jelly Bean season, Prodigy. I'm gonna have bags upon bags of jelly beans in my house.
Like your special defense took a hit, baby.
Even though jelly beans are like the worst thing I can like eat with my gout. Oh, they flame it up bad. But worth it because they taste so damn good! See, Prodigy, you're in for a rude awakening then, because there are a lot of things in this life that I will share. Jelly beans are not one of them. You're in for a fight if you try to take my jelly beans. Ask Dusky's sister. I had a bag sitting in my Jeep, and I was driving her somewhere one time, and she grabbed a handful, and I legit grabbed her wrist. I was like, you better rethink that. If I'm willing to drive, I'm willing to fight. Sounds like Prodigy and I are fighting then. Oh, Luke, what's on sale for Square Enix? What games? Anything good? Oh, ooh. Final Fantasy Life is Strange. I'll have to take a look at it after stream.
84. Okay, yeah. I'll just get you to 14 then, just for an even level.
What are your Pokemon levels at?
Well, Pidgey's buff right now. Pidgey's at 13. She's only got a few more battles before 14, so I'll just get her up to that, just because I hate... Because she's got, like, I think, like, 50, 60 XP points until the next level, like, that's close enough. Squirtle's at 8, Rattata's at 7, Pikachu's at 8, Mankey's at 7.
Weedle's at 5, Mankey's at 9, Bulbasaur and Spearow at 10. And Weedle just died in one hit. Okay.
Or Weedle. A 13 for water gun. Okay.
Mossy's over there strategizing. I can hear her talking to herself.
I'm just curious. When I get my more powerful water move from my Squirtle, a little ways away. There we go, Pidgey. Now to not use you for a hot sec, because you're not gonna be helpful that gym match. Squirtle. Oh, I always forget like how easy the starters are to like level up. It always like I should really know by now. It just always comes as a surprise. I'm like, oh yeah, it takes like no XP to level you up.
I never understood why the grass starters always evolve so much sooner compared to everything else. You know what gym I'm not looking forward to doing? Lieutenant Surge. Just because I hate that puzzle of like the random switches.
It's fair. It's kind of a it's not even a puzzle.
It's just kind of mean.
Yeah. We don't go away. I don't want to fight you.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Prodigy wants the face cam back. You want to see me tell you no? No to what? What am I telling you no to? Oh, here, watch this. See this? Jelly beans in my hands. No. Now they're in my mouth. What, you gonna rip him out of my stomach, Prodigy? And what'd you buy, Luke? Oh, I accidentally used tackle. I'm an idiot. Lots of blood in this book. I'm very impressionable. Jesus. Have you ever bought the Magikarp that's in the Pokemon Center outside of Mount Moon?
I think little baby Moss did, yeah.
I do. I waste the money. Well, you get it. They get that fucking Magikarp early. Get a Gyarados early on in the game. You just gotta have a little bit of patience.
I always, have my Squirtle, so that's never been like much of a draw for me to get a Gyarados.
Oh, I just really like Gyarados. It's like got Nidoran boys on your screen. Holy shit! I bought Life is Strange Reunion, and I bought Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Ooh. I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I feel like I need to. I also just noticed the first HM you're able to use after beating Brock is Flash. And you don't get Flash for like a while.
You sure fucking don't. It's a suspicious piece of grass. Watch there be another. There it is.
Using an analog stick with this game feels so wrong.
You want to dream big? Sure, man. Yeah, I know that. I'd fucking know that.
You're actually taking the time to talk to everyone?
Yeah!
I never do.
In a while. I like to talk to them. Sometimes they give me free shit.
Mossy's over here socializing. I'm being antisocial, just like, be gone, don't talk to me. There was something I wanted to look at before I left the gym. Only 2 people have beat Brock?
Yeah, I think
Dusky
it's
and
funny when they
Hawk?
do that.
Yeah, like it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like there's some more random names on there. Little Jimmy did it. This was something they had in the manga that I thought was interesting to learn. So not all trainers start their journey in Pallet Town like you and your rival do.
Well, yes.
I mean, naturally. So the gym leaders, like, Brock's the first gym leader you face, but that's just because of how your journey goes.
Mm-hmm.
Each gym leader apparently has several Pokemon trained and ready to go at various levels.
Mm-hmm.
to accommodate how far each trainer is on their journey. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Makes sense. I think the game should have, like... The open world games, at least, should have, like, incorporated that.
I mean, they kind of do that in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. For when you go back... I didn't mean to run. Because when you hit the Kanto region, they're all a lot stronger than when you see them in Red and Blue. And Yellow, because, like, at that point, you've already fought all the Johto gyms and beat the Pokemon League, so you're an established trainer.
Actually, I'll need to be there.
Missed. Mankey's gonna die, isn't it? Come on, Mankey, hang in there, girl. God, you know what I'm not looking forward to? All the Zubats.
Don't like the Zubats. They like you.
Yeah, clearly. Zubat is just like, you will catch me, whether you want to or not. Prodigy, you gotta go buy yourself some jelly beans. So how far do you think we're gonna make it in the next hour?
I don't know.
Me neither. It doesn't matter. I'll play this as long as it takes us to do it. This is fun. And honestly, after yesterday, it's kind of nice to just play a chill Pokemon game, because all the weather stuff I was dealing with yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm just taking it easy. When my power finally came back on, I could have streamed something, but I was like, I don't want to. I'm stressed. I'm tired.
No,
I'm angry.
at that point, you just need to relax.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna do something fun. Who wants to do something fun? I think there's also a patch of grass outside of Mount Moon where you can catch Jigglypuff.
Yeah, that's where the Nidoran should be as well.
Yes. I do remember it being there as well. I think, does Fire Red get Growlithe and you get Vulpix?
Yes.
I always liked having the dog Pokemon. Like Growlithe, Poochyena. I'm trying to think, there are a couple other ones like that.
Rockruff.
Yeah.
That one's a cute one.
I'm probably going to try to get a Growlithe when I get near Celadon. Although the only one that I want that I can't get, it's in your game, Sandshrew.
Yeah, get wrecked.
I
Yeah,
love
you have fun
Sandshrew.
with the Ekans.
Yeah, fuck Ekans! I don't know, I always like Sandshrew. I don't know what, that episode when Ash fights the dude with the whip who has a Sandshrew, I saw that episode, I was like, I want a Sandshrew. Like, I can't even give you any logic beyond that. That was just literally the episode where I was like, I want that Pokemon.
Funny.
I know, that episode just made Sandshrew look cool, and I like the design of him. He's just a neat little guy. I'm gonna take my little statue. I have a Bulbasaur sitting on my desk, and he's just gonna chill on my shoulder.
Is he stable enough for that?
Yeah, he's sitting there just fine. As long as I don't like get too dramatic with my movement, I think he'll be good.
Oh my god, so close.
Next second, he falls. No, Luke, he will not fall. We will not allow it. If Bulbasaur falls, we're blaming Luke. And the next time I play a game with Luke, I'm just going to go out of my way and kill him. Even if it's a game where killing isn't a thing, I'm going to break the game to kill Luke. Watch me, Luke! You can't stop me. That's not canon for him. He wouldn't just be sitting there. He'd be trying to fuck with your ear with his What the hell? Well, good thing I'm wearing headphones then. He can't fuck with my ears. As I'm playing through, I'm trying to think of, like, what my team is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know, because I don't want to go with my usual team. It was a long time before I read the manga, but I realized I was pretty much using Red's team that he beats the Pokemon League for the longest time. I was like, oh.
Funny.
Yeah. So I'm not doing that anymore. Fuck your ears. Luke, I might be having a bad influence on you if you're reading that Bulbasaur's gonna fuck my ear. I might be having a negative influence on you there. My bad. It's okay, Luke. I'm illegitimate too. You know, it's a Pokemon I've never used that I might this time around.
Which one?
Hitmonchan. I always get him, or Hitmonlee, because you get that fighting gym in, is it Saffron? Saffron City?
Yes.
I've always gotten him, so, like, he'll be in my PC, but I've never used him. I might use him just to mix it up a little. And I've always preferred Hitmonchan over Hitmonlee. Don't ask me why. That's just always been my preference. Like, there's nothing wrong with Hitmonlee. I've just always been like, yeah, I want Hitmonchan. You've seen Pokemon the movie, I assume, with Mewtwo?
Yes.
When he clones everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the part of the fight where the two Hitmonlees are just kicking each other in the gut as hard as they can?
I don't remember, like, them specifically, but I do remember all the Pokemon, you know, obviously fighting, like, their quote-unquote evil clone that's actually not evil, and everybody cries.
Yeah, during the fight when they're all fighting their clones, the Hitmonlees are just taking turns, like, kicking each other in the gut. He's like, boom, gut shot, boom, gut shot.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Pikachu fight where clone Pikachu's just slapping the shit out of
slapping each other, yeah.
Pikachu. No, they're not even slapping each other. Ash's Pikachu is just taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, don't do this, man. Don't do this. And the clone Pikachu's like, I have to. Get out of my way. Then Ash dies.
Yep.
as a kid, I never actually processed the fact that he died. I was like, oh, they just turned him to stone. Like,
Oddly enough, that kills a bitch.
yeah, like it never clicked like what actually had happened. I was like, yeah, he's stone, whatever, he's a statue, and they was like, wait a minute, he dead as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then their tears bring him back. Have you ever seen the memes about Mewtwo's speech at the end of that movie?
I've not.
So you know how he says, like, I see now the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. We are all born equal into this world and have equal rights to it, regardless of our circumstances. Or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, you gotta think for a minute. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't say this. Gandhi didn't say this. Mewtwo said this. This wasn't some philosophy from like some great scholar we all know and are familiar with. This was a motherfucking Pokemon. And I'd actually forgot that Mewtwo wiped all their memories. Until I saw the sequel where, yeah. At the end of the movie, he wipes their memories, and I forgot about that until I watched the movie Mewtwo's Return.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them remember him. I'm like, how don't you fucking remember him? This was a pretty traumatic experience for... Oh, yeah. That's right.
I suppose that's the polite thing to do, is take those memories from the 11-year-olds. Now, y'all can't afford therapy.
You all live in the woods. You don't know what therapy is. Your parents sent you off on a very dangerous journey across the land, unsupervised. You need more than therapy at this point. And this has always kind of bothered me. It's not like a big thing, but in this game, you get your fossil pretty early on in the game. And you go how long till you can turn it into a full-on Pokemon? Because that's on Blaine's Island. So it's not till you're like at the 7th badge that you can finally do that.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, it's not a big thing, but it is one of those, like, why does it take so long?
Hell yeah, brother, we can run. Hi, Miss Ma'am. I did look at you.
Yeah, I didn't see a single Pikachu in the woods.
That was my second encounter in the woods.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, encountered a Caterpie, caught it. Encountered a Pikachu, caught it. Encountered a Weedle, caught it. And I was like, cool, neat. 3 for 3.
Mossy's is going to be the Pokemon Master. I'm just like, yeah, I'm training. I'll pull the Ash. I'll go to the Safari Zone, and I'll have more Pokemon than you. But it'll be like 150 Tauros.
Oh my god.
Did you ever see that episode of Pokemon where... Oh my god, it just happened. I got the poison from hitting a Nidoran.
Yep. Such is the way of things.
But the episode of Pokemon when Ash and Gary both go back to visit Professor Oak, and he's comparing their Pokedexes to be like, okay, here's who's ahead in what way. And the only area Ash is ahead is in catching more Pokemon. Ash caught like 20 more Pokemon than Gary. And Professor Oak is like, yes, you caught more, but they're all Tauros.
Funny.
Prodigy asked for a pun. And Ash goes from like, yes, I did good to, oh, shit.
Like, what about it?
Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. I feel like there's a part of you that just wants to tell me to shut up.
What? That'd be rude. Moss isn't rude.
No, I'm not going to waste time with sleep powder. And that was something else I really liked about Legend ZA. How I could reteach moves at any point in the game. I think that was my favorite feature.
That's a nice quality of life feature that they added.
Because it didn't really make the game any easier or harder in like a drastic way. It was just, like you said, quality of life. That's it. I hate when I'm spam clicking through the Pokemon Center. I just keep healing on repeat.
Oop, schmacked me. Schmacked me good.
Yeah, I love once you can run in this game because you never stop running. Like, this guy must have the best cardio ever.
Yeah, that's funny. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, just no stamina bar, just full running.
Yeah, the whole time, like, nonstop. The only time you stop running is when you're in a fight. Or when you're indoors and Professor Oak is like, wait, it's not the time to use that. And you're like, fuck off!
Like, what are you doing?
I do what I want! I think I told you, there's a hilarious Pokemon Fire Red parody called Pokemon Rusty. And it's about this dude who, like, wants to be the next Trainer Red. But, like, he's a complete idiot.
Oh, no.
And, like, he captures a bunch of Bidoofs. He captures a Bulbasaur and removes the, like, seed on its back so it's dying. Like, he takes Pokemon cruelty to a whole new level. It's fucked up. And there are parts of it that's really funny, though. And I forgot the point of why I was bringing this up. There was a reason.
I was like, that sounds a little fucked up, man.
But it's a parody series by, I think, is it College Humor or Dorkly? I think it's Dorkly. And it is pretty humorous. Also, that dad joke I just told you. Was from a dad website called Groaned Out. Did I tell you about our test run with Archipelago that went so bad?
No, what happened?
So we tried to do it, and Mythic was going to do Luigi's Mansion. And she got stop-locked at the beginning of the game, where her first key to the game was on Route 42 for me.
Ooh.
So, like, pretty far away. It was like, oh, no. I have to, like, do half the game for you to... like, just to be able to start. I felt so bad. Another Spearow. The one time we were testing the archipelago thing, I'm mad it wasn't our official run. Because you know what I started with?
What?
Suicune.
Oh,
That
nice.
was my starter. The randomizer was just like, let me give you the one of the best runs you could possibly get. I ran to Suicune, then I ran into Quilava, then I ran into Dratini. I was like, I got this fucking made. Then I ran into Umbreon. I was like, my first 4 are set. I'm not touching this team.
Fucking Spearow.
Ran into nothing but Spearows so far.
Just Fury attacked the shit out of my Pikachu. I was like, okay.
That's another one of those moves. Like, it's either like really great because it'll go until they're dead, or you get like one pussy ass attack that does like nothing.
Yep. Yep.
Bullet Seed's like that too.
Sorry, little Pikachu. What did you need for your next?
I remember one of the first times I used Bullet Seed with Trico. Like, it was doing, like, next to no damage against my opponent, but it just kept going until he died. It was, like, the longest run I'd ever had. Just, like, watching these little ticks, little by little, until it died. I was like, okay, that's how Bullet Seed works.
Yep.
Are you using 4 or 5 when I haven't been paying that much attention?
I've got 5 right now.
Okay, I'm only using 3 so far.
My Rattata is mostly just like along for the ride right now. He's not really doing a whole lot.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah. Not very good cannon fodder since he's level 7, but he's there.
Oh, Pidgey. I was reading posts on Facebook about this coming out, the Fire Red and Leaf Green re-releases, and people were like reading about the islands, and we're just like, look at all this new stuff they added to Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, that's always been in the game.
Yep. Nope, those islands have been there.
Like, what, did you stop at the Pokemon League, or are you just dumb? Poon, what's up? We gotta replan the day to do Gotham Knights, my brother. Since, you know, we missed Friday because of the windstorm I had to deal with. I love that Nidoran was the first Pokemon that, like, was gendered before, like, they introduced that into the game. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to reset, Poon. That was... It gave me a chance, too. I think that was a blessing in disguise. What's up, Undyne45? Welcome in. I'm Buddy Braun / Hawk of Second Monitor Content. I'm here with my friend Mossy. And we are both playing some Pokemon. Press Home XA. Yeah, let me get right on that. Dude's trying to get me to Alt F4 my game, basically.
Yeah.
That's imagine if I fell for it. I fell. Like, oh yeah, Home XA. Shit, Stink Bug. It said so Poon, it brings you to the home menu, and then if you press X, it gives you the option to close your application, and then A confirms it. So he just told me the equivalent of a Alt F4, which is hilarious. Also, thank you for the follow, Undyne. If it wouldn't mean losing the last 2 hours of progress because I haven't saved once, I would have done it for the bit. Pun's asking for a pun. What do you call a wizard who's really bad at football?
regular
Fumbledore.
wizard.
Fumbledore.
I was like, are any wizards good at football? They're wizards.
You know what was the biggest turning point in playing Pokemon games for me? Learning how to read.
That's fucking funny.
Because as a kid, I'd get stuck in these games and not know where to go or what I was supposed to be doing. And then, you know, when I hit that age that I could read, it was like, oh, the game's actually telling me if I just read the dialogue.
I guess I had a similar thing where when I was very little, my brother would let me dink around on his Pokemon Blue cartridge, and I also did not know how to read. So I was like trying to be like helpful and like progress him in the game, but I didn't know how to save. I could not read the word save. And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured that out either." And I'm like, "Oh, that's really weird." He's fucking lying to my ass. 'Cause he didn't want me fucking up his save state.
I mean, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of those ones. And, Stink, we know I'm illegitimate. I can't actually read. I just pretend like I can. There we go. I bought the Magikarp.
I hope you have fun with your Magikarp.
I will. Thank you. I'm glad you're supportive of this decision. When you get him at level 5?
I know it's not very high.
Yeah, it's level 5.
Yeah.
Worth it!
That's fun.
This is where an EXP share would be really nice.
I did. Okay.
I think this is one of the games where, like, he actually can't learn anything other than Splash. Like, there were games where,
I
like...
think he gets tackle.
Does he?
I think he gets tackle.
It's
Doesn't
possible.
do anything because he's weak as fuck, but like... Jigglypuff, you can't infatuate my Mankey.
Me and my sister were little, we used to share a PlayStation, and we kept deleting each other's save data on every game. We'd be like, oh no.
Oh my god.
You see, my siblings and I did that for a little while, and my parents couldn't deal with the arguing. So my dad actually went for our GameCube and bought us each our own memory card and wrote our names on it and said, this is your memory card. Don't touch each other's fucking memory cards or I'll beat you. He did not actually say or he'd beat us. I don't want people going around and think my dad threatened to beat the shit out of us. But there was the threat of like, don't touch each other's shit. We didn't have memory cards. Do you remember that back in the day though? Like on that note, because Stink's saying they didn't have memory cards, like having to need a memory card for a game, because like now it's all in the console. Like you can buy extended storage.
Okay, yeah.
But like the GameCube, the Wii, PlayStation 2, PlayStation, you actually needed a memory card. Stopped our bickering. Every time we did, it just ended up playing together on Minecraft split screen. We just left the consoles on. Oh my god, Stink. I mean, that's a way to not lose your progress. Another game that helped me when I learned how to read, Legend of Zelda. I never actually, for the longest time, my uncle would beat that game for me, and then I would just explore it with like a fully completed game. And like I'd never actually beat it for a good while. And then again, learn to read it. It's like, oh, this game's actually real easy to get through when you can read.
Yeah. Imagine that helps.
I mean, like, in the first ever Zelda game that you saw me play, we needed the walkthrough because it doesn't tell you shit. It's
yeah,
just
no,
like,
that game.
here's the game. I don't know how I would have done that without the walkthrough. A Jigglypuff. I'm gonna try to catch it.
Jigglypuff.
Just because they're rare. Ark, yes, I'm playing Fire Red, Mossy's playing Leaf Green. We're not in the same game, we're just kind of playing side by side.
Hey, kitty cat. Yeah, hello, sir. You were kind of being a dick earlier. Yeah, that's why you're locked up.
I played Crash Bandicoot with my dad, and if I got upset over the game because it was difficult, he beat a level for me. Since Mom 100% the game together. That's nice. My dad and I had a similar game, but it was Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64. My dad fucking loved playing that game. There, I caught a Jigglypuff.
Huzzah!
The first ever game I played, I don't think many people even know it exists. It was a nursery rhyme game on the first ever computer that my parents owned, that my grandfather bought for us. It was just this open world 8-bit game that looked kind of like this, except really old, obviously. And you would explore this open world, and you'd have to, like, help complete nursery rhymes, like Jack jumped over the candlestick, Jack and Jill went up the hill. Like, all the nursery rhymes were in it, and you'd go up to the characters from the rhyme, they'd say something, and something would be missing. And you'd have to help them finish the rhyme. Welcome back,
We
Karma.
had Chip on the computer, which I never really got into, so I was pretty shit at it. And then one of my favorite games still is actually Sherlock: A Game of Logic, which is just this.
I've heard of that. I've never played it though.
It's a just a little like puzzle game.
Awesome.
It's very good. I like it.
I found it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I got excited. The Pokemon we've been looking for. No, you little shit! Get in the ball!
He doesn't like you.
He will love me. He will be the son I never had. How's the gym going, Karma? I kind of want to find that nursery rhyme game. Because, like, I've told some people about it, and they're like, that doesn't sound like a real game. I was like, I promise it is. To the point, like, I wasn't sure if, like, I fever dreamed it or something. And I went to my older sister, I was like, did we actually have this? And she was like, yeah. Yeah, it was real. And since I have met a couple of people who actually know the game, are like, yeah, I've played it. I'm like, good, I feel better knowing it's not just me. I caught him! I got my Nidoran! I'm so happy. The reason why I like Nidoran Boy is probably such a stupid reason. When the first Pokemon movie came out, you could get like those Burger King Happy Meal toys.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones I got that you could get in those huge Pokeballs was a launchable Nidoran.
Oh, okay.
And like that was one of like I was obsessed with it, so that was like one of the first Pokemon toys I had. And just ever since I was like, Nidoran Boy has just been one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Karma, it was on the computer. Train up Magikarp for a little bit and my new Nidoran. Then I'll start going through the cave because it looks like we're in the same spot again. I think you're just...
I'm just hunting for my Nidoran now.
I think you're ahead of me in terms of training just because you've stuck with more Pokemon longer. Whereas it took me longer to even,
I guess.
It's called Multimedia Nursery Rhymes. Okay, so Karma knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't remember what it was called, but we also had this game that it was one of those game series that like you could like depending like what grade level your kid was in, kind of determine like which game you bought.
Mm-hmm.
And I think ours was like fifth grade or whatever, and you just end up like crash landing, I think, or some shit on this island, and in order to like survive and get through, there's like various puzzles that you have to do. I remember like some stone heads, I think like want you to do some math. There's like some circuitry you have to do in your submarine to like successfully like get it to work and like navigate an area.
I remember games like that. We had a bunch of games like that were just like, oh, I clicked on Lear, I'm an idiot. We had a bunch of games like that were just like meant to like test your brain power, make you think.
Mm-hmm.
My parents actually used to get us like those learning games for the computer. They'd buy them, and we'd have to do them for like an hour a day, every day, before we were allowed to do any other games.
Let's see. I think we also had it was that little like purple car. I think it was like Putt Putt or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
and I think the one we had was like Putt Putt Goes to the Parade. I fucking loved that game.
Yeah, because that's the same game devs as Pajama Sam. They actually just re-released all of those. I know for a fact it is, because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. We just had that one, though. We didn't have any other Putt Putt games. We did have one that I think was, like, in the similar, like, vein. I don't know if it was by the same, like, creator, but, like, same general concept of, like, here's a small game for your small child. That, like, had fish that were, like, solving a mystery.
Yeah, I can't remember what that one's called, but that's the same dev. I know.
Oh, okay.
You can actually find all those on Steam right now. Like, it's a massive collection with all of them. There's Putt Putt, Pajama Sam, the fish one you're talking about. I think there's one other one that's a part of it.
I might have to, purely for nostalgia reason.
Pajama Sam was the one. I actually did a stream of it with Dusky a little while back. I did like the Pajama Sam game that I grew up doing. And they were all on sale. I got like all the Pajama Sam games for like $5.
Nice.
And there's like 6 of them, I think. So I might go through and do them all at some point. Just be like, Pajama Sam! I think the one I played is called Pajama Sam, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or something along those lines. Because it's all about, like, he reads this comic book, and the enemy is this guy called Darkness. And he has to fight him with his Pajama Sam flashlight and his Pajama Sam containment unit, which is just a fucking lunchbox. And then part of the game is you're finding your socks and matching them in your laundry. That's like your brain teaser for the game is like puzzles. That's a lot of point and click. It's fun. It's silly. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely good for the nostalgia kick for me. Like, it was fun to go back and play that game and be like, oh, I remember all of this. Because some of those games, I remember you got them in cereal boxes back in the day.
Yes.
I can't remember who I was talking to about, but I was telling someone, I was like, yeah, it was one of the games you got in a cereal box. And so I was like, you got video games out of a cereal box? I was like, yeah. Like, that was, that was
I also
thing.
remember I think we got 2 CDs from Pizza Hut way back when.
Yeah. There was that Pizza Hut game that you could get. McDonald's had one. When the Pokemon movie came out, they had I actually still have them at my parents' house. I gotta see if I can find them. It was like this weird ovular disc that you could put in your computer, and it was like a series of short little mini movies about Pokemon to like kind of hype up the Mewtwo movie.
We used to be a society.
Yeah, Luke, this was a thing back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. You could get like all kinds of crazy shit in cereal boxes. But that's back. I hate to sound like an old person when I say this, but I feel like back in the day, companies actually did things to make their customers want to buy their shit. I don't feel like that's true anymore. Like now it's just like, here's the product, here's what it does, buy it. Whereas like back in the day, it was like, hey, you want this cereal? Here's a reason to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you buy this cereal, you get this game. Like they hardcore played on the kids to like get every brand of cereal, because like if you got one brand of cereal for the Pokemon one, I remember the one was the Bulbasaur disc. It was like Fruit Loops had Bulbasaur, Trix had Charmander, another one had Squirtle, but like it was all those Kellogg cereals. And like that's how
restaurants too, like used to like they had like things for adults too, where like I know that like you could like start collecting like kitchenware.
Yeah,
like,
that was a thing too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was also like it was good kitchenware. And it was like this weird mix of like it was cool for your kid. What's up, heavy weapons guy sandwich? How are you doing? Sorry, I was not looking at chat. I was locked in the conversation there. I missed what you were saying, dude. My bad. But yeah, they had those like, for example, yogurt when Star Wars was coming out. Did you ever get like the light up spoons?
I did not get the light up spoons.
Oh
no.
my god.
Kitty cat, come here. I know you want out there, but you were being a piece of shit, so you're not allowed out there right now.
Well, how's it going, heavy weapons?
Come here. Come here.
I'm Hawk. I'm here with my friend Mossy. We're
Hello.
We're chilling on our Sunday playing some Pokemon. They also had the light up spoons were the ones they did for, I want to say, the Phantom Menace. No, those were for Revenge of the Sith. Attack the Clones had the lightsaber pens you could get in the cereal boxes, if you remember those.
I feel like I vaguely recall those ones. I think my brother just got them, though. I don't think I had any interest in them.
My parents still have them. Yeah, they had the Pokemon pasta, too. The Pokemon macaroni and cheese.
I do remember that.
I remember the commercial for that one. That was a weird-ass commercial. Where, like, they're all just standing in the machine and they get, like, compressed down into noodles.
Happens to the best of us.
You know, it was a great commercial from back in the day that I saw around Thanksgiving, because Madame Halloween put on a bunch of old Thanksgiving specials she found on YouTube, and it was showing all the old commercials. It was like someone taped it and then just uploaded the original tape to a YouTube as is, all the original commercials, everything. So I saw the old Super Smash Bros. Commercial for the Nintendo 64, where it's a bunch of people, like grown adults in like Super Mario costumes, beating the holy shit out of each other. Like, do you ever see that commercial? If you haven't, you gotta look it up.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, well worth it. Gotta check it out. My Bulbasaur's evolving. Yes, that is true. Charizard is the favorite that most people like, and Pikachu is very clearly the poster child for Pokemon. I wouldn't mind seeing them, because seeing these old commercials is always hilarious.
Who do I have that can smack you without killing you? I don't know.
Who are you trying to get? Oh, Geodude.
Geodude. We'll just try a bubble and see if that kills him. It probably will, but
oh,
you know,
bubble one hit him at level 9.
It only does 20 damage, or not 20, like attack power 20. So who can say? Who can say? Yep, nope, he's dead. Okay, not that. Till we meet again, Geodude.
Geodude. I'm trying to think what other crazy stuff was like from back in the day that you just don't see anymore. Man, one time in Pokemon Fire Red, I used Pikachu versus Onix thinking it would work like in the anime, and yeah, I got
Oh my god.
Oh my... I can't say I didn't do that too, especially in Pokemon Yellow, because in Pokemon Yellow, they advertised it that, like, you're going through everything the exact way Ash did, so I was like, okay, I should use Pikachu. Because it's yellow, and you're going through Ash's... No! Got destroyed, which matters in Pokemon Yellow, because if your Pikachu isn't in good standings with you, it's harder to get Bulbasaur. And yes, Luke, I am wearing a Spider-Man shirt today. Ooh, a Paris. I keep sending out Magikarp so I can swap out and, like, get him some levels. It's just like, I keep wanting to fight with him, and it's like, oh wait, it's a Magikarp.
We're getting low on Pokeballs.
Yeah, I've started trying to catch more. I've realized I really should be doing that if I want to call myself a Pokemon master. And after stream, I gotta remember to show you those badges I was telling you about. Sneak out of here and heal real quick. That was something else I really liked about Legends ZA. Even catching Pokemon, you still got experience for your team.
Yes,
so, like,
that
it was just
another quality of life update.
So it was like, no matter what, I was still leveling up and progressing, even whenever I was slowing down to catch Pokemon. So in this, it's kind of like, going back to this, I think frustrating's the best word. Because, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like, God, it was so much nicer to know I was constantly leveling up. And after that fight that I got fumbled by Onix, using Pikachu, I got amazed by Onix, and later in Rock Tunnel, I caught him and thought I'd already beat the game until I saw how weak he was. Onix isn't a bad choice to have, it's just... He's not really good to, like, later levels. Because Onix isn't a bad Pokemon. Especially if you make him a Steelix. You know what's the worst thing I always do to myself in these games? I'll be thinking to myself, I need to leave the cave and go heal. And then I'll get, like, in a fight and start trying to catch a Pokemon or something. And forget that I'm trying to leave the cave. And then I'll turn around and start going deeper into the cave again. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm actively dying. What hate on Hitmonchan? We were literally just me and Mossy were just talking earlier. Hitmonchan's the one I'm gonna use this time around. His variety of Fire, Ice, and Thunder Punch, good combo. I feel like if we had 4 people playing Pokemon with us, I could put up 4 screens and have it look like the old school like Nintendo 4-player split screen. For stream, that would look epic. So much nostalgia there. I love how Pokeballs work. We just go to a Zubat that probably has a family and kids and wife at home. We throw a ball at him and trap him inside, and now he's our property.
And he's just gonna go hang out in the box.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm your friend now. Where are we at on time? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Probably gonna get to the Pokemon Center and start to wrap up just because I saw what time it is. Because it is taking me a hot minute to get out of this gym. I keep running into everything on my way out. Or not gym. Cave! It's not a gym, it's a cave!
I get so lonely, get the Benny Benny's in lonely, I get so lonely.
I really gotta watch what anime that's from, because I have no clue.
Oh, I've got no idea either.
In Gen 10, I'm picking either Pombon or Brout. The Brout is the Angry Bird. That's the one my brothers told me I should get if I play it. The Angry Bird looking Pokemon.
I feel like Brout's got the most potential. I feel like it's... I like the Pomeranian design, but like, how do you... There's nowhere to go but down, I feel like, from the Pomeranian design, right? Like...
Yeah, that is...
I don't...
That happens with some Pokemon. Like, their first form is like, yes, this is what we want, and then they keep evolving, and it's like, what happened?
Mm-hmm. And then Gekwav. I feel like Gekwav's a really solid design, and I feel like that one will actually, like... I feel like its evolution will, like, make sense. Like, I feel like they'll be pretty consistent in what it ends up looking like. Because I feel like the starting... I do see, like, room for improvement, but yeah. I do think it'll, like, overall, like, the design will be pretty similar from the base design. Whereas, like, with Brout, I feel like sky's the limit with Brout. Like, there's a lot of different directions you can go with that.
Right. And he said, Pom-Bom, please don't stand up. Please don't stand
yeah,
up. Please don't let it happen.
Same meme as last time, just taping the little baby's feet to the ground. Like, no.
I've heard quite a few people be like, don't let him stand.
Like, you will not be standing up, sir.
Fuck, I didn't mean to go back into the cave. I'm trying to leave and heal, you son of a bitch. It's because I've got Pokemon asleep and Pokemon paralyzed. Yeah, after that fight, you want to just call it because we got like 8 minutes left. I'll save in the gym. You save wherever you're ready to save, and we'll call it a stream.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good 2 hours and 40-ish minutes. I got 12 Pokemon. Also, the design of Golbat in Gen 1 just looks freaky. I agree. It looks freaky and goofy all at the same time. I love the look of Crobat, though. Crobat looks fucking epic.
Game saved.
Alright. On that note, we are going to end stream. Have a nice Sunday, everybody. I will be on probably tomorrow night. Haven't decided what we're doing yet, but we will be live. So, have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Late nights, bright screens, let's begin. Second monitor content, pull me in. Second monitor content, side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, hear us run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. one mask off, still I stand. Trying to lead, trying to understand. Second monitor content side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, heroes run from the chaos to the front. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. Then out the windscreen, bird fight, casting spells, late every night. Spooky laughs, pumpkin glow, South Park jokes steal the show. Hexes fly.